Hello, Nintendo!
Hello, everyone, and thanks for joining us for part 2 of our 10th episode of Hello, Nintendo. Today, we're going to be talking about the games that were shown during the showcase, as well as announced afterwards, 2 of which are some pretty big announcements. I'm your host, Matt, and with me today is actually Brooks, because Sam is currently asleep, thanks to time zones.
Hey.
So how's it going? What did you think of the showcase?
It was awesome. Just amazing.
Yeah, they crammed in a lot in, 28 minutes?
About 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was, and then those 2 big bombshells that they dropped partway through.
And they were just so nonchalant about it.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, Pokemon. Hey, Metroid. Okay,
Exactly.
next thing. Any other company would just be like, here's Metroid, the thing you've all been waiting for. Hey, congratulate us.
Well, and especially after what happened with the Pokemon Direct that was just before E3 and the reaction.
Yeah.
And then they come out with this. It's like, LOL. So that was pretty
perfect.
Awesome. So let's start, though, at the very top. One of the things that I know people were really hoping for when the Switch was released, the developers had kind of mentioned that they'd love to see this on the Switch, and then when it suddenly showed up in that opening montage, I think I got a little bit of emotional. Rocket League is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and not only coming to the Switch, but it is coming with cross-platform play with Xbox One and PC. Holy crap. How awesome.
Sony is really dropping the ball on all this crossplay stuff.
No kidding.
I mean, this is like the 3rd crossplay announcement this week.
Yep, there was...
With Switch and Xbox. With Minecraft and I think some other game.
Minecraft and definitely Minecraft and Rocket League were the 2 biggest ones.
And...
You know, and... Oh, yeah. Well,
Sony actually said they weren't doing it because the kids.
And see, that's a Nintendo thing.
I know,
Nintendo
right?
is always about protecting the kids, and yet they're doing cross-platform play with Microsoft.
We're in an alternate universe.
We are. I've always been in both camps. I've always been in the Microsoft and Nintendo camp, and this
it's
E3,
great to see them cross over.
It's even better. I've always thought that those 2 consoles, Microsoft, the Xbox and Nintendo systems, have always paired quite nicely together because you get the best of both worlds. This is making that even better. So, yeah. So Rocket League is going to be releasing holiday of 2017. So figure we should see it by the end of the year. What is it coming with you? We are going to be getting some exclusive customization, some items and cars. If you saw the video, a couple cars had one of the cars had a Mario hat. So expect to see hats.
I think I saw another one with the Luigi hat. So
yeah. And what they mentioned something about custom special vehicles too, didn't they?
Yeah, I think so.
What do you think they could see? What do you like? I don't know. What do you think? You think we could see like a
Blue Falcon?
Oh, that'd be nice. Epona or Samus's ship?
Maybe. I haven't played Rocket League. Rocket League. Yes.
Yeah, no, I've got it on Xbox One, and I quite enjoy playing it. I've played with a couple of Microsoft people, played with a couple of the Xbox One mods as well. The fact that I'm going to be able to take this on the go is really awesome. So definitely excited about that.
Yeah.
So what's next? They also unveiled a new Kirby game. So I know Dan, our editor, is going to be quite happy about that. Both Dan and I really wanted to see a new Kirby game. So yeah, so they showed us a new Kirby game. Brooks, why don't you tell us a little bit about that one?
Well, I was expecting Kirby Game, but I was expecting the 3DS multiplayer Kirby game they announced. This is for the Switch.
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, you can recruit enemies as CPU allies by creating a heart and throwing it at enemies. Not sure how that works, and they help fight for you, kind of like Kirby Superstar. And there also seems to be Kirby 64 style ability making, like, you have your ice copy ability and you have your stone copy ability, and you get a curling stone.
I like that flame sword that they showed. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was cool. and ice bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Or water bombs, sorry. Yeah, water bombs. And there was also Wispy Wood, which made a whole lot of apples.
That seems to be a pinnacle or a very traditional Kirby game. I don't think I've played a Kirby game where you have not had that boss there.
Yeah, I mean, even, only two I can think of were Triple Deluxe and Planet Robot, and even then they had Flowery Woods and Mecha Woods, or whatever that one Robot was called. So yeah.
We should be seeing that game, looks like 2018. So I figure we'll probably end up getting a fall direct if I were a betting man, and I'm sure we get a more hardcore or a hard release date at that point.
Guessing spring, summer, something like that.
Yeah, for sure. So it looks like there was also a new Yoshi game released for the Switch. Do you want to tell us a bit about that one as well?
Well, there wasn't any Poochie, but it seemed to be another craft aesthetic Yoshi game, but this time it used more paper. I mean, unlike Yoshi's Woolly World back in 2015. But the interesting thing is you're still playing as Yarn Yoshi. Looks like they're using like the whole set of arts and crafts things, and seems like this game's quote-unquote gimmick is that you can flip to the other side of levels to find secrets and stuff, and also seems like there's 2D, like 3D-esque aspects of the game.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Like, you can go on different paths that are in 3D, kind of like there were a few of those in Yoshi's Story.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah, and fine. I think we just need a bit more gameplay to really get what this game is like.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely going to pick it up. It looks like it might be a couch co-op game. I'm kind of hoping, because Nintendo is starting to push more for online, that we might get lucky and be able to do an online co-op, which would be kind of cool.
Ooh, that would be cool.
But it does look like it's a couch co-op, so it's definitely a day one buy for me. I know I showed the spotlight to my kids when I got home from work, and both my kids were like, Yoshi! So my oldest will definitely be into that. She loves Woolly World, so she will be all over this game.
Yeah.
So that one looks like it's also releasing 2018.
Though, one interesting thing is at the end of the trailer, they showed it was made in Unreal Engine, unlike pretty much any other game Nintendo has produced. Found that weird.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Yeah, I mean, great to see that Nintendo's using third-party engines, I guess.
Mm-hmm. So next we have Skyrim coming to the Switch. So it looks like it's regular Skyrim, not the special edition that got re-released, which, whatever, that's fine. One of the really cool things is that it uses supports select Amiibos. So if you didn't see the trailer, definitely go check it out, because at one point it shows them move Archer Link over in, tap it to the right Joy-Con, and a Legend of Zelda chest appears along with the theme, and next thing you know, your character is wearing the blue tunic from Breath of the Wild. He's got the Master Sword and the Hylian Shield, and he's running around in Link's outfit, which I thought is kind of cool. It'll be really interesting to see what other kind of Amiibos it's going to support as well.
Looking at the trailer, it looks like that it's just going to be the Zelda Amiibo, unfortunately, but
well,
still,
it supports, what other Zelda Amiibos get you. That's what I meant. Yeah, is what else we're going to get with the Legend of Zelda Amiibos.
It looks like maybe Rider Link will get you Epona to ride.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I mean,
that'd be alright.
That might have been in the trailer. Not completely sure, but there's that, and I wonder if the Champions Amiibos will be able to be used.
I could see that potentially being a companion. I'm kind of hoping that maybe Wolf Link Amiibo gets us maybe a wolf companion, which would be kind of neat. Yeah. So it also looks like it's going to support motion control fighting, which, if you like motion controls, that's going to be pretty cool. Personally, I will be sticking to a traditional controller. And we should be seeing that as well, holiday of 2017. It sold well on Xbox One, but I think that was also because it supported mods.
It sold well on literally everything.
Yeah. So
coming 2018, Skyrim on mobile.
One of the next, and we touched on this when we started the episode, one of the biggest ones is Pokemon. A full-fledged Pokemon game is being developed for the Nintendo Switch. We don't know anything past that, except that it is in development. So that should hopefully please all of the people that were whining and crying because Pokken was the game that was announced at the Pokemon Direct. So definitely excited to see that. Heard a couple people hoping that it might be a Gen 1 remake with all new 3D models and a 3D world, which I think would be kind of neat. That'd be all right. So
you think this game is going to come out in 2018 or 2019?
2019. I mean, they're only just now saying that Pokemon Switch is in development. I could see us getting, maybe at E3, getting another trailer, something more really kind of showing it off, and then it'll be something like spring of 2019.
It's going to be a holiday game, man.
You think so?
It's going to be yes, it is going to be a holiday game, no question. It's Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true, I guess.
It's one of their biggest games of the year.
You know what? I think you're right. Because not only is it Pokemon and it's going to sell like crazy, but it will also move Nintendo systems unbelievably. So yeah, you know what? I concede to you. Holiday of 2018. Next huge title, one that I am extremely excited about. I know I've talked about it lots, that I would hopefully wanted to see at E3, and I got a glimpse of that. Metroid Prime 4 coming out for Nintendo Switch. All we know is that it's in development. It's being developed by a new studio, so it's not being developed by Retro.
Seriously, what is Retro working on? We haven't heard about them since February 2014.
New DKC.
Probably. I mean, maybe Fall Nintendo Direct, they'll reveal it, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as soon Spring 2018 release. Sounds solid.
As soon as that Starfield started zooming out and you could see the smoke, and I figured something was up. I was figuring it was either going to be Metroid or Star Fox, one of the two. And then as that cloud started forming, and
Star Fox 64 remake.
We've already got a Star Fox 64.
We already have 2 Star Fox 64 remakes.
Yeah, it's true. And then that music started playing. It was the Metroid Prime music. And I mean, I was already hyped enough because I'd been listening to the Prime Trilogy soundtrack for the last few days. Oh, yeah. I think if I wasn't at work, I would have squealed. I would definitely have squealed.
That was what that single moment made Nintendo win E3. I mean, no question.
I think that Pokemon and Rocket League with cross-platform are definitely the top 3 for that. So not only are we going to be getting one Metroid game, we are also getting another one on the 3DS. Brooks, you want to tell us about the new 3DS Metroid?
Metroid Samus Returns for 3DS. And guess what? It's another Metroid 2 remake. But this one's official. Another Metroid 2 remake. Or you fight Metroids again. It's Metroid. Though, interestingly, it now has free aiming in the 2D sections. Being forced to move or just aim up or side or diagonally, it seemed like you can do it in a full 180 degree thing. Or maybe even 360, I don't know.
That's cool. And what about that weird punch thing that she's doing now? I don't recall that. I don't recall that.
Yeah, it seems like they took Metroid's forward to Samus's forward tilt from Smash 4 and turn it into a move in the game. It's like seems to be like a parry type thing. You can use it when you're up close to an enemy, and it's like a count, like doing it versus a Metroid in the gameplay, and it like did a bunch of damage to it.
I noticed it was used, there were a couple times in the trailer where an enemy was coming to attack, Samus would do that uppercut punch thing, and then they would rebound, and then she'd be able to get a good attack in. So it looks like you can use it to deflect an attack, almost like a shield.
Yeah.
And then go in, for the kill shot. There was the one scene where that happened, and then Samus jumped at him, flipped him over in the air, and just kind of, went all, all real badass and just blew it apart, which looked kind of really cool.
The little swipe looks to be a pretty powerful item in your arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
And another interesting thing is the developer. I don't have the name off the top of my head, unfortunately, but it's by the developer that made Castlevania Lords of Shadows, I believe, and a few other DS Castlevania games. And some of them were good, some of them mediocre, some of them bad, so hopefully this should be in okay hands.
Yeah, well, time will tell. We should be seeing that.
I mean, only two months.
Yeah.
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 September 15th.
I've never played Metroid 2. I played the original Metroid. I played Zero Mission, which was just a remake on the Game Boy Advance. Played Super Metroid. Played the Prime Trilogy, Fusion. Loved Pinball. So this will definitely be a purchase for me, so I can finally experience Metroid 2. Yeah. So up next we've got Super Mario Odyssey. Finally got some more gameplay footage. Looks like you can now possess vehicles and people and even animals. In the trailer, it looks like you could possess a T-Rex, you could possess a taxi, a tank, other people even, which seems kind of interesting. It's definitely going to open up more parts of the game. We're going to see how that kind of play style works. So kind of looking forward to seeing that. Looks like your hat can also be used almost as a weapon or to help collect things. So if there's an area where you can't reach, looks like you can fling your hat with that. Looks like the game drops October 27th of this year as well, so just before the holiday season.
I mean, the game looks amazing, like the true return to 3D Mario. It just, wow, amazing.
Yeah.
Love it.
And we also got an official announcement. We had heard rumors about it, but finally officially announced Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga plus Bowser's Minions for 3DS. Brooks, you want to tell us about that one?
Yeah, so, well, I mean, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, it's a remake of Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga for the 3DS using the updated graphical style of Dream Team and Paper Jam. I really liked Superstar Saga when I played it last year, so probably going to pick this up. However, the main selling point, it seems, is the other half of the title, Bowser's Minions. And it seemed to be a brand new story that takes place during Superstar Saga. A Goomba with a flag, Captain Goomba, or a number of other captains with flags on them. And you have a little, army, like Goombas, Koopa Troopas, Hammer Bros, Boos, Bob-ombs, etc. Your army and the opponent's army are AI controlled. Well, all of the opponents are AI controlled. But your goal is to take out the other captain. And all you can do is give and do stuff that helps out your army. Like, you can stop enemy special attacks, or you can do special things to your army, heal them, give them stat boosts, etc. And it looks cool.
It sounds really interesting.
What do you think, Matt?
I mean, it looks neat. It sounds like it's going to be an interesting game. I'll probably pass on it. I mean, I've got enough RPGs, especially on my 3DS. I don't tend to play my 3DS as much as I used to. So,
yeah.
But I'm sure my oldest once she really starts getting reading down, she'll probably like it. She seems to like that. She likes watching me play Paper Mario and Super Mario RPG, so I'm sure she'd like this one. But it won't be a day one buy for me. It'll probably be, I don't know, a year one purchase. I'll probably buy it, once my oldest is able to read a bit better. So it looks like that is dropping on October 6th. So a couple other announcements. It looks like we've got some brand new Amiibos that are coming out. We've got 4 champions from Breath of the Wild that are dropping. We've also got some brand new
Holiday 2017.
Yeah, we've got some brand new Metroid Amiibos, which I will be all over.
Yeah, that Metroid Amiibo does look pretty cool.
Absolutely,
I mean, it's even squishy.
Kind of reminds me of the baby Metroid breaking out from Super Metroid. It's kind of what it looks like a little bit. So definitely doing that.
The baby Metroid, what is in Metroid 2, right?
Isn't it at the end of Metroid 2?
Yeah, I think so.
Super Metroid?
Yeah, so I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense if it's this is a remake of Metroid 2.
Yep, and I'll be sure to get
There were those Super Mario Odyssey Amiibo that were cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that looks really that one looked kind of neat.
Like Wedding Mario, Wedding Peach, and Wedding Bowser. Yeah, those look cool. Can't wait to see what they do in game.
Yeah, I wonder if they're only going to work in Odyssey or if we're going to see some of their functionality come to other titles, if they'll work.
And they'll probably work as the standard Mario, Bowser, Peach Amiibo in any game.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
I still don't have a Peach Amiibo, so probably will pick up that Wedding Peach. And also, for Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, there were the Goomba and Koopa Troopa Amiibo.
That's right.
I think.
I'm actually really curious to see what Nintendo does with Amiibos in both the new Pokemon and Metroid Prime 4. I'm really curious.
Probably nothing in Pokemon.
You don't think so?
No. There's been, 1, 2, 3 main line Pokemon games since Amiibo came out. They haven't done anything yet.
That's fair enough. I'm kind of hoping. I think it'd be kind of neat is in say Prime 4 is if you say scan the Samus Amiibo or say Zero Suit Samus, all of a sudden you get to play through as Zero Suit Samus for like how you can in Metroid Prime or
as an Amiibo.
Not necessarily as an Amiibo, but you would play through
extra?
as Samus as she was at the end of Metroid, at the end of first Metroid, where it's she's not in her suit. That would be kind of neat. Or you could say unlock a random skin or something like that, kind of like what they do in Breath of the Wild, where you scan the Amiibos, you get different different bits of armor. So I think that'd be
something like that.
Kind of neat. So, but we'll find out as the game, like once we find out more information for sure.
In 2018, at the earliest. We also have 2 more Amiibo.
Oh?
May pass the Chrom and Tiki Amiibo for Fire Emblem Warriors. They were kind of sneakily announced.
That's probably why I missed them.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of Fire Emblem Amiibo now. I mean, we have the 7 from Smash because female Corrin.
Mm-hmm.
We have Alm and Selena from Shadows of Valencia, and now Chrom and Tiki. Have any more Amiibo you want to show off, Nintendo?
E3's still ongoing, I'm sure they do. I've noticed Fire Emblem is they're starting to do more with Fire Emblem. Like there's more games coming out. Maybe it's just
too much Fire Emblem. Yeah, there was a lot of Fire Emblem happening.
I'll probably pick up. Well, I'm gonna wait to see what the gameplay is like, but I may very well pick up Fire Emblem for the Switch. But I'm gonna wait to see what the gameplay is like, because I would really like an RPG style game on the Switch. That's kind of.
It'll be in the Fall Direct.
Most likely, yeah. Well, that about wraps it up for part 2 of our 10th episode of Hello Nintendo. We're hoping to get some information from our away team that is currently at E3. Hopefully, possibly on the next bit, we'll have a bit of an interview with them. If not, we will definitely have some recordings for them on episode 11. So please be sure to tune in to part 3 later on this week.